Hi, I'm Molly, welcome to my channel and welcome to day 7 of your 12 Days of Pilates challenge. Today we've got a power glutes and abs class to work through together using our small Pilates ball. If you have one, that's great. If not, don't worry, because everything we do with the ball can be done without. So when you're ready, we're going to start on our backs. Meet me there and let's get to it. So just making sure when you're on your backs, your feet and knees are hip width apart, your pelvis is in neutral, and we're going to hold on to that ball and we're going to float it back behind the head. We're going to start with 6 simple curl-ups, taking a breath in. Exhale, we curl up for 6. Place the ball in between the knees, slowly lower it down empty-handed. Exhale, 5, collect the ball, we lower back down. Nice, 4, and lower. Try to come up really, really smooth, using the abdominals to lift you, not those hands. Nice, last 3. And lower. We've got 2. And down. Lovely. Last one. Curl up. Place the ball in between your knees. We're going to leave it there. Float the arms down and then push them down by your side. Make sure we're squeezing the ball with the knees from the get-go. We're going to come up into a bridge. So press your lumbar spine down. We curl the pelvis towards you, the glutes squeeze. Stand into the feet. We're going to hold this bridge at the top. We're going to squeeze that ball 3 times. So squeeze it very slowly in and then release slowly. 2. Lovely. And 1. Gorgeous. And then slowly lower it down. We go again. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, we bridge up. So standing into those feet, glutes active. As soon as they leave the floor, we squeeze for 3, for 2, and 1. Gorgeous, lower it down. We're going to go for 3 more like that. Coming up, lift, and squeeze for 3. And try to squeeze and release as slowly as you can. Don't give in to the kind of resistance of the ball to bounce the legs around. Nice, 2 more coming up. And just because we've got some focus in these legs, don't lose that height in your glutes. Lovely, and lower. Our last one, we're going to curl up into that bridge, and then we're just going to continuously squeeze and release now. So a few more than 3. I'm not going to tell you how many, but we're just going to keep going. So really making sure we're standing into the backs of the shoulders, we're standing into the feet, we are breathing. Nice, let's go for 4, release, for 3, glutes up a little bit higher if you can, 2, and 1. Well done. And then slowly lower yourself back down to the floor. From here, the arms are going to float back behind you. We're going to come into another curl up to collect that ball. Nice. Once you've got it, we're going to hold it here. Place the ball on top of your left thigh. Your left hand is pushing into the ball. Right hand is going behind your head. Right leg is coming into tabletop. We're going to take our single leg stretch. So reaching forwards, we've got 4. Bring it in. For 3. For 2, well done, and 1. Lovely, place that right foot down, we're going to roll straight over. So ball is on your right thigh, right hand on the ball, left hand behind your head, left leg up. We stretch for 4. And make sure we're really pushing into the ball with the hand here, so we've got that little bit of traction and resistance. 2, and 1. Lovely, place the foot down. If you're happy working like that, continue as you are, or roll it back over to the left. Hand behind the leg, behind the head. Right leg up to tabletop. Lumbar spine down, left leg up to tabletop. Same again, we stretch the right leg for 4. For 3. Well done. For 2. And 1. Back to tabletop. Roll it straight over if you can. Other side, stretching forwards. 4. And 3. Well done. 2. And 1. We're going to do 1 more set on each side if we can. I'm getting the real shakes here. We've got 3. Keep pushing. 2. And 1. Lovely, rolling it over last time. Pushing that ball into the right leg. 4. Left leg stretching. 3. Well done. 2. And 1. Gorgeous. And then let the body soften to the mat. Hug the knees into chest. My goodness, that's hard work. Take a little rock from left to right. Well done. From here, we're going to place the feet down. We're going to come and lie onto our sides. We're going to bring that focus back into our glutes. So we're going to take a little clam variation. So come and lie on your left side. We're going to be working the right glute to start. So you're going to wedge that ball behind your right leg, behind your right knee, and you're going to bend the knees forwards. The feet are in line with your glutes behind you, and really try to pull out of your bottom ribs here so your spine is neutral. So from here, we're going to take a clam variation. We're going to separate the feet and the knees, and then lift the leg up, and then squeeze it back down. So trying to keep your foot and your knee on that same alignment. We're going to go for 6 more. And down, really nice. We've got 5, and lower. 4, and keep this top foot flexed for me so that you're firing up all those little muscles in the back of the legs that are really going to start to work that glute. 2 more. Lovely, and then 1, hold out at the top. We're going to squeeze the heel back towards the glute, so squeeze the ball for 4, really slowly. 3, release, well done. 2, and 1, then we close. Bring it down. We're going to lift up again for 4. Nice, for 3. Well done, for 2. And 1, hold it here, we squeeze the heel back. 4, really slowly, nice. 3, and down, pulling out of the bottom ribs. 2, and 1. Lovely, then from here it's going to lower down so it's in line with your hips, so we've got our neutral pelvis. We're going to draw the knee forwards, it's going to lift up, we're going to open the leg, and then sweep it back round to the start. So we're circling the leg around this hip, finding a little stirring motion. And really avoid rolling the pelvis around as well as you do it. Let's go for 2 more, so using these abdominals, using your pelvic floor. 1 more. Bring it back to neutral, and then we're going to reverse it. So pushing the sole of your foot to the back of the room, and then opening that hip, it draws back to the front, we push back. And lift, well done, using these abdominals. 2 more, oh, it's really working that glute. And 1, well done, and then close those legs. Whew. From here, we're going to sit ourselves up, we're going to come round to all 4s, and we're going to work a little bit deeper into this right glute. So we're going to keep the ball behind that right leg, so make sure it's still wedged behind the knee. We're going to come onto our elbows, just making sure that's secure. We're going to come onto our elbows and make sure your knees are right underneath your hips as well. So your right foot is going to be flexed. We're lifting out through the abdominals, trying to keep your back nice and long. We're going to take a donkey kick up to the ceiling. So we push the leg up, try to get that knee in line with your hip, and then we bring it back down to the floor. We're going to go for 3, and in. For 2, shoulders drawing back, neck long. And then 1, hold it here, heel comes back to the glutes. We're working into these hamstrings as well as our glutes. Nice, 2 more. And 1. Bring it back down to the mat. We're going to take 4 more of those donkey kicks, lifting up for 4. Keep the weight centered in the body. 3. Well done. 2. And then 1, hold it at the top. 4 of those little squeezes. 4. Release. 3. Keep the neck nice and long for me. 2, try not to let the head drop. And hold this one here. So maintain that squeeze. 8 little pulses up to the ceiling. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down. Whew. And after all that, we've got to do it on the other side. So come and lie yourself down. So we're lying on our right side. We've got our left leg on top. You've got the ball behind your left leg as well. I always have problems keeping the ball stuck behind this leg. Always tends to roll away, so sorry if it goes a bit rogue. So we're nice and straight from our fingertips down to our tailbone. Feet are in line with our glutes. We're growing out of our ribs. Top hand on your hip. We start with that 8 of our clam variation. So coming up there, 8, squeeze it in. 7, and squeeze, well done. 6, 5, keep breathing through it. 4, and 3, And 2, pelvis stays nice and still. And 1, we hold it at the top, draw the heel to the glute for 4. Release. Oh, I can feel it slipping. 3, release. 2, and 1. And then knees come back together, feet come back together. We go again for 4, lifting up for 4, for 3, well done, for 2, and hold this one here, heel back to the glute, 4, and 3, well done, we've got 2, and 1, hold it here. Then we bring the leg down so the knee is in line with your hip. We push the leg forwards, the knee opens up, it circles back and around. We come back to the front for 3, and circle, keep growing out of the ribs. We've got 2, and circle, 1 more, 1, bring it back in line with the hip, then we reverse it, so pushing the sole of the foot back, it lifts up, it comes around for 4, for 3, for 2, well done, and then last one, pushing it all the way out and around, and then close those knees and feet together. Right, now we go into that donkey kick section on the other side. So keeping this ball behind your right leg, not right leg, left leg. Back onto your hands and your knees. And we take it on this second side. So left foot flexed, we lift up, donkey kick. For 4, draw it in. For 3, try to get the knee right up in line with your hips. So we're finding that lovely extension through the hip. And hold it at the top, heel comes back to the glute. For 4, release, back nice and long. 3, and 2, and 1. Well done, knee drawing in. We go again, 1 more set, lifting up. 4. Think hip bones shining down to the floor, trying to keep that lovely square pelvis. 2, and 1. Hold it here, heel to the glute for 4, and 3. Just like those squeezes in your bridge, take it slow. 2, and hold. Little pulses to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring that knee down. Get the ball out from behind your leg. And then pop your hands on it. Sit your hips back towards your heels and hold it there. Well done. Tough work. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reach just a little bit further. Lovely. And then sitting yourself up. We're going to come onto our backs. We're going to take one final core exercise, and then we're going to stretch out these glutes that we've worked so hard. So when you're ready in your own time, come back onto your spines. So we're going to finish our session with the same curl up sequence that we started with, but this time we're going to take the legs into tabletop instead as a bit more of a challenge. So right leg up, lumbar spine pressing down, left leg up, arms going to reach back behind you with the ball in hand. So we're going to exhale, curl the body off, place the ball right on top of your shins, and then lower yourself down. Exhale, curl up and collect it, and then we lower. So it's a test of your tabletop position to check whether maybe your feet are a little bit too high. If so, the ball might roll towards you, like it just did with me. Or maybe your feet are a little bit too low, and the ball might roll away from you. So it's a real challenge to keep your tabletop as square as you can so the ball doesn't roll. Let's go for 4 more. Coming up for 4 and lower. Well done. For 3, trying to keep that lumbar spine on the floor. For 2 and down. Oh, not a good end. For 1, lovely, and then lower it down. Or if your ball is still on your shins like me, come up and collect it. And then take a full body stretch. Well done. Let's find a nice little stretch to finish for our glutes, our abs, and our hips. Well done. Keeping your arms where they are, just place your feet onto your mat, open the knees out to the side for a little stretch through those hips and your inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. Lovely, and then bring your feet and your knees into center. Open the arms out into a T-shaped position. We're just gonna walk the feet out so they're a little bit wider than hip width, maybe even mat width. And we're gonna drop the knees down towards the side and then pick them up through center, drop them the other way. And you might feel a little bit of a stretch through the thighs or maybe through those hip flexors here, but not stopping for too long on either side of this stretch. Nice, one more, dropping it over. Lovely, back to center, walk the feet in. Gonna take our figure four to finish, so right foot on top of your left thigh, and then if you want to, you can pick that left leg up and hold behind your hamstring, taking a gentle rock, if that feels good for you and your body. A well-earned stretch for these glutes. Well done, and then when you're ready, changing sides. Left foot on your right thigh, and then picking that right leg up, if that feels good in that back. Well done, and then just hugging both knees in towards your chest. Bring the hands behind the hamstrings, and then rock yourself up to seated nice and slow. And then when you're ready, find yourself in a comfortable position and be really, really proud of yourself. That was a tough session with our small Pilates ball. If you didn't use it, I imagine there was still a little bit of a burn there as well, so well done. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you very, very soon for day 8 of your 12 Days of Pilates Challenge. Bye.